So, hi Pisces, my name is Chris, and this is your kind of mid-January, February reading. Whenever you find it, it's for you, there's something in it for you. Seven of Swords, okay. The sneaky bastard of the tarot deck, but center of your Celtic cross. Can mean a lot of things. Is all about context, is kind of the narcissist of the tarot deck, but doesn't mean that it's a bad context. Let's just see. King of Cups and the Seven of Swords. Do not taking the bait of any narcissistic energy, right? Everybody who wants to play you, guilt, fear, shame, you're not going there, right? You're a King of Cups, you know your stuff, you know your emotions, you are resting within yourself, you are enough, you're loving yourself, and you're acting accordingly. So if somebody crosses your boundary, there needs to be a clear-cut communication. That's not okay, I don't want that, stop it. So you need to create some discomfort if somebody is overstepping your boundaries. A different interpretation could be that you're disengaging from drama, from conflict, right? So you're no longer participating in a fight. That's also going in the same direction, but kind of from the other perspective. So do not focus so much on narcissistic people in the outside world. Focus more on how you're dealing with that. Resting within yourself, daily meditation, daily breath work, 1 in, 2 out, 5 seconds in, 10 seconds out. That's how you ground yourself, that's how you stabilize yourself. And I feel like when you show up as the King of Cups, I feel like you already know that and you're already practicing that. And you totally can handle that, because that's just, the world is flooded with these energies right now. Seven of Swords, disengage from any drama, concentrate on your inner peace. Eight of Wands, supportive energy from the universe. There is a death here, crown of your Celtic cross, which you should definitely check out the yearly reading. I'm going to link this at the end. Maybe even there is a specific January reading. This is kind of the transition January, February reading. I'm just keep doing the readings right now, right? Death card in the crown is not a bad thing, especially with the Seven of Swords in the center. You're just cutting the crap. No more BS, right? Six of Pentacles, something is balanced out. And there's a new offer from the universe. The Page of Cups is kind of a little unexpected, something that you might have neglected, might have overlooked so far while you were busy dealing with what looks good on paper, right? And now it's just what does feel good. Do what you love. By all means, do what you love. Give that what makes you feel alive and happy just while you're doing it. Give that more energy. Seven of Swords in the center is also this mindfuck energy, right? We are living in a time of kind of cognitive warfare, right? Lots of mindfuck energy is the best way to center yourself, you know, love yourself, respect yourself, and do not take any bait. Any stories, any disempowering stories about guilt, fear, shame, you're just not buying them. You're in the energy of the Four of Wands, so it's time to meet good people, it's time to have a good time. You just have to accept the world as it is. Wherever you go, you're going to meet toxic people, they're just everywhere. But do not let that, do not allow these energies to not have a good time, right? Four of Wands, Three of Wands in the outside position, okay. Hermit in your potential, yeah, you just stand on your own. You're good enough for yourself. You don't need anybody. But if you're resting within yourself, King of Cups, the Hermit, you're kind of attracting the right people, okay? And there's Temperance. Keep it balanced. Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck, Four of Wands here, Page of Cups. So you might meet good people. The big message here is to not allow the fact that wherever you meet good people, there are also toxic people, and do not allow the toxic people to keep you from meeting the good people, you know, if that makes any sense. Do not fight the toxic people. There's the Strength card, clarifying the Seven of Swords. Just disengage from them. Rest within yourself. Make peace with the world. That's the wisdom of the King of Cups. There are antagonistic people. Yeah, and the Two of Cups, some people say it's about friendship and stuff. It's about accepting the world as it is with all these antagonistic energies. Do not fight them. Just concentrate on what you want to amplify. There's the Sun card clarifying the Eight of Wands and the Death card. So happiness is upon you, right? There is something going on. And Four of Pentacles and the Death card. I feel like you stop. Maybe you're coming from a time where you were just very much concentrating on holding it together, right? You were trying to protect yourself. You were trying to hold it together. And now you're kind of opening up a little and allow this new energy to come in. And that new energy, the Four of Pentacles here, is pretty much all about you protecting what you have built for yourself. And you kind of give that up to allow something else, something that is much more connected to your heart space, much more connected to your joy, into your life. And you integrate that into what it is that you have been doing, or there's something additional to that. But definitively there's not just down-to-earth practicality, what you have done maybe for quite a while, what you have been protecting for quite a while. Now you allow this other aspect in, that's Cups energy. There's the Page of Cups again, and the universe is trying to give you something back. The Devil is clarifying the Page of Cups. So maybe you have been neglecting something, trying to get rid of something, and now it's time to reintegrate that shadow aspect, because it's not just a shadow aspect. There's a lot of creativity and joy and happiness, and it's just part of yourself. And maybe you have been way too hard on you, and now you're opening up to that. It's not negative, but is there something that brings you joy and happiness that might not look good on paper, Pentacles-wise, like the typical Capricorn, Pluto in Capricorn career move where you check all the boxes and I do this and that looks good on my CV and that looks good on paper, and you know, if you just do that and negate there's something that is just bringing joy and happiness, and it used to be in your shadow, but you transformed it and bring it back to you, and that's where your joy and happiness and your abundance is coming in. Beautiful frequencies. The Moon card and the Tree of Wands, right? Love yourself, respect yourself. There's the Wheel of Fortune with the Hermit, and Temperance is clarified by the King of Cups again, the second time he shows up. Joy and happiness. There is something that you have neglected because you were holding on very tightly to something that you wanted to protect. And now you can combine that and bring so much more joy and happiness in your life, in temperance, and not allowing narcissistic people, toxic people in the world to stop you from doing that, right? There might be narcissistic people around you, but you don't have to engage with them. You don't have to take the bait. You don't have to fight them either. You don't have to argue them. Just do your thing and let them be narcissistic retards. You don't care what they talk about you, their opinion about you. People you don't even like, people who don't like you, of course. But who cares what they think about you? It's your life, and there's something connected to your feelings, emotions, that maybe you're just bringing back joy. You have a divine right to be joyful and happy, And here's the quote for the center of your Celtic Cross, 7 of Swords energy. Fits like perfect, right? Don't blame a clown for acting like a clown. Ask yourself why you keep going to the circus. You're no longer going to the circus. You're resting within yourself, and just let them be assholes. Energy is the new currency. Where do I put this? Temperance, right? Temperance and the King of Cups. Energy is the new currency. What do we got here? Choose people that choose you, right? And I feel like this might be, know thyself, not moderation in all. And surety brings ruin, in the sense that keep an open heart, right? Maybe somebody you don't like in the first sight might actually be someone really interesting who has something to offer to you. But by all means, have healthy boundaries. Choose the people who choose you. Choose the people you resonate with. Come there as the hermit. Come there as yourself. Somebody who is standing on his own. Because you love yourself. You are enough for yourself. And you don't go there in the sense that you need something from other people. This is kind of attracting narcissists, right? If you come there with a lack mentality, lack mindset, no. You're good enough, you're complete, and then you're going to meet the right people. Sacred Earth, number 16. That's the Blue Angel Oracle deck. Health and vitality. You can find healing and inspiration by connecting with the earth. Nature's healing energy will bring you peace and balance your body, mind, and emotions. You can connect with nature's timeless wisdom anytime, anywhere, even if you are indoors. Simply close your eyes and imagine yourself surrounded by nature's beauty. So you can go into the park, right? You can visualize nature. You can just go into the park. You can go for a long walk. You can just connect with nature, ground yourself, right? You can go for a swim. You can, do all sorts of things. If you're just walking around the block, that's also part of it. Nature would be ideal if you have the chance to get into a forest. By all means, do that. Ground yourself, and it's kind of a transformative month, but you totally got this. And this Death card here with the 4 of Pentacles is just opening you up to something that you kind of missed while you were holding on to something. Cow spirit, the miracles are endless. Beautiful, very nice. 15. You are at a beautiful point in your life today. For your needs are being met effortlessly in so many ways. Fully embrace this truth by focusing all you have right now, including the positive relationships that sustain you, the work you are proud to do or to contribute to the world, and the activities that inspire you and nourish your soul. Cow spirit nudges you to pay attention, because this is the perfect time to focus on the choices, actions, and behaviors that you know feed your soul and bring your heart connected. And bring your heart contentment. My God. That's the Page of Cups 2 times, right? And there is something that maybe it's about sexuality, because the devil is here, but it's not one's energy, it's not sexual, passionate energy. It's an emotional thing, and maybe someone told you, maybe the narcissist told you that that's not okay, you know? And I'm here to tell you, honestly, if it's grown-ups, consenting adults, good intention, nobody gets hurt, go for it. And, you know, if just incorporate this Page of Cups aspect, something emotional that you kind of thought was not okay, but hey, it is okay. Incorporate that in your daily life. Could be just joy and happiness. What other people think about it, who cares? That's your life, right? Temperance, divine humble pride, accepting the fact that there are naysayers, that there are toxic people, but you are the Empress, right? And you're in this energy of the 4th one, so it's time to have a good time, right? To allow joy and happiness in your life, and do not allow toxic people who are there wherever you go, nonetheless, right? Do not allow them to keep you from meeting good people, because wherever you go, there are toxic people. But if you don't go, you're cutting out the toxic people, but you're also cutting out the good people. And the message is here, there are good people waiting to meet you. And what keeps you from meeting them might be the 7 of Swords, narcissistic energy. But just go there as you are, come as you are. You're good enough. You don't need to explain yourself. You have a divine right to be here. And then Cow Spirit clicks in. The miracles are endless. Now is also the time when you will see many of your projects and commitments that were set in motion in the past begin to yield valuable gifts that will bring you joy and love and sustain you for a long time to come. Everything is falling into place, and yeah, that's a good reading. Respect your body. Okay. Let's just say this too. Respect your body. And that's all I got. I hope it resonates with you. If it does, share, like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think about it. And check out the yearly reading and the January reading. This is kind of the transition reading, mid-January to mid-February. Check out the other readings and hopefully see you next time. Now, bitte. Ciao.